You still there? Yeah, my internet pulled out. Sorry about that. I tried to get as close as I can here, and I'm still trying. Alright, that's as close as I can get. Alright. The third floor of the castle looks like this inside.
Hold on. Your thing's not playing yet.
Yeah, it'll take a few seconds, you know, the lag.
We exit it and reinitiate. You ever had Ritz crackers?
Yes.
Yeah, lucky ones. I need to get some cheese and salami.
Nice. Alright, let me know if you can see or not.
Okay, I can see you.
Alright. Yeah, I'll show you the shot from the windows here. You can see Taurus in the window there. And I forget the other one. The other one is in there too. They're keeping watch from the third story of the castle. Yeah, and this is the inside of it where they're standing. They actually have the Infinity Gauntlet, which did belong to Thanos, over here. I'll spin it so you can see the gems. They keep the Infinity Gauntlet in the castle keep here because it's too powerful for the wrong person to be wielding it, you know. And the main level up here, we've got the divine Pope Ares, or the holy Pope Ares. That's what I call him because he's got the gold on. This throne here, the chair, is the part that came with the Supreme Grand Pope Ares. The red guy down here that I showed you before, he comes with the throne. You know, he doesn't come with armor or anything, but he comes with the throne. And that's the throne up here. You know, I put it at the top. It looks awesome. You know, these guys are so dusty, my gosh, man. Yeah. That's the Castle Eternia. There's the Snake Mountain on the one side, and then the Grayskull Tower is on the other side over there. And in here, the moat, you can actually fill up the moat with water, and it holds water in there. And it looks just stunning, you know, when it's all polished and you have water in here and stuff. It just looks amazing. Yeah. That's the Castle Eternia. It sits on the clouds kind of thing. You know, I try to put like clouds here. They keep falling down, but I'll try and keep them up. Underneath the clouds here, we have the Castle of Lions, which is the castle that belonged to Voltron. If you remember Voltron at all.
Yeah.
This castle is so cool, man. Like this Voltron castle, it is just so cool. It's so important to have it in a collection set, you know. It's so cool. These towers, they're closed, but then they open up and they have cannons in them. You know, there's secret compartments in this castle. It's just really neat. Yeah. There's the main entrance to the castle. This is like the first line of defense for Castle Eternia, you know. And this is guarded by the Visionaries, which are these guys that have these staffs with holograms in the staffs. These are the Visionaries. They work for the Saints, basically. They're like the cannon fodder, the first line of defense. They're not worthy to travel to the higher realm of Eternia. Behind this, we have the throne room, which is like the secret chamber. I'll move over here. Hopefully I can show everything without losing connection.
Oh, it's buffering again. Oh, go on.
Okay, you still with me, yeah?
I'm still here, but it started loading again.
Did it lose the video?
Let me watch it like we watch it.
Okay. Whew, all right. Here's the inside of the Castle of Lions.
Okay.
I put a few extra stickers here and there to just kind of spruce it up.
You should point the flashlight at like the top. Like the closest of the roof to like diffuse the light, you know what I mean? Light up the area.
Okay. Alright, I'll try. I can only stretch so far, man. But in here, I don't know if you can see or not. Well, that's like the crypt stuff. It's kind of like the crypt in there.
Oh, okay.
There's a guy that appears in that window when you push the special button, kind of thing. But I wanted to show you a shot of the throne room from this angle so you get a better view of the throne room or a secret chamber. This is where the popes. Okay. This is where the popes sit. The divine pope sits here. The evil pope sits over there in the blue chair. And then you have Pandora that sits in this chair over here. Alright, here's another angle of Castle Eternia from this other side. We've got Masterpiece Megatron lying on the battlefield. He's toasted. We got Grimlock lying down here. We got one of the Hell Saints or Spectre Saints is lying there. He's dead too. The mouth of the line on the castle opens up. If you want to open up the mouth of the castle, the drawbridge closes up if you want to close up the bridge. You know, it's like a drawbridge. It's really neat, really cool. Inside here is where the great god enforcer Raiden, he basically locked himself in here because him and the Grand Pope Ares got into a dispute over something. Now, I don't want to ruin the story or anything, but he basically locked himself away because he doesn't want to be a part of the Grand Pope Ares anymore. I'm going to pull him out of here so I can show you this guy. This guy is just absolutely amazing looking. There's a little part. Alright, let's see if I can get him out of here. Or not. Oh, I don't know. I might have to open up this door. Alright, you're gonna witness the opening of this door. Alright. Oh, how am I going to do this? I will have to do it like this. I might even need 2 hands. This is one of my prized possessions in my collection here. I'll put him next to the Grand Pope, Supreme Grand Pope Arius to give you a decent scale as to how big he is, how he looks. Alright? Check this guy out, man. This guy is just so shiny, all die cast almost. Like, him and the Grand Pope Arius were very close friends at one time. But they disagreed on something, and he locked himself away because he just didn't want to be a part of anything anymore. Very impressive looking, and you see that? That is nice, man.
There's a big knight or a robot. I can't really see his head. There's like a light behind it.
Alright, we'll try and do it like this. His face is actually looks like an Egyptian face. Like he's got the chin like a pharaoh would have, like that chin. Oh. Gotta switch hands here. Alright. But that's how his face looks. I hope you're getting a decent shot of it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I kind of see it. You gotta point the light, like, not at his face. Like,
Okay.
Like, what's over him? Is he inside something, or are you just in the room? If you point the light to, like...
Which way would you
right
like?
up to the roof, or right up to the ceiling, it'll diffuse the light more, maybe. If it's bright enough. Yeah, that kind of works. Yeah, it's pretty cool with those horns.
Yeah, really, man. He turns into like a spaceship sort of thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He's a transformer, but not a transformer, you know?
The primordial transformer?
Yeah, he's... Before there was Transformers, there was Raiden. Alright, that is really cool.
He's not a transformer, he's a form changer.
Yeah, he's very special. Alright, I'll show you my TARDIS down here too. The TARDIS is parked down here by the battlefield, kind of off to the side. And the TARDIS here, actually, the TARDIS, if you know Doctor Who, can turn into anything it wants to. You know, right? I was going to show you the Castle of Heroes next. I'll get back to the TARDIS in a moment here. But I'll show you the Castle of Heroes. This is where all the heroes are. Over here. This is the realm of heroes. I have one Castle Grayskull down there. Another Castle Grayskull here. I'm running out of room. Hold on. I'll stretch this a bit. Okay. This is As close as I can get it, man. Alright. But you'll kind of get the idea. You know, there's multiple castles all crammed together to make it seem like a super giant castle, right? You're seeing this, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got 3 He-Mans up in the throne room of Grayskull. And now I have 3 He-Mans because in these kind of dire times, 1 He-Man is not enough to deal with the problems that are at hand. Alright? So we have the He-Man from the past, present, and the future. Yeah. So that's the 3 He-Mans. We got Sephiroth helping them too. The guy up top here, I'll try to show you so you can see him up there. That guy used to be my most powerful guy in my whole army. He's only got half a body. His other half a body is gone. But he used to be my most powerful guy as a child. So I still keep him powerful, you know. He is probably the most powerful swordsman in all existence. The samurai spawn. He's basically he has like every swordsman, every warrior that has gone before him and has died, he has all their powers in him. He's kind of like Ermac of Mortal Kombat, but he's a swordsman, Ermac. You know, so he's very deadly. He's one of the probably the most deadliest swordsmen in the entire universe here, multiverse. You know, we have my favorite G.I. Joe guy there. I call him Flint. His actual real name is Falcon, but I named him Flint because I like that name better than Falcon. He's like the smartest soldier going, like strategic and stuff. There's nobody with a greater strategic mind than Flint. So he helps the heroes. This is, like I said, the Castle of Heroes. I also have the Voltron over here. The old original Voltron. The super giant one. You know, he's missing.
Okay.
Yeah, he's missing one piece off his leg on the yellow lion. But each one of these lions, you can put a pilot, like an actual guy, in each one of these lions, which is so cool. That's why I wanted this particular one. And I also have back here Vampire Hunter D. He also helps the heroes, you know. That is the best figure I could find of Vampire Hunter D. This figure is actually cased in leather. Like his suit is actual, it looks like real leather, feels like real leather. You know, it's an amazing figure of Vampire Hunter D. I'm very proud to have him in my collection. Underneath the Castle of Heroes, you have they're foot soldiers. You have all the Power Rangers in here. Most of these were lent to me or given to me by my buddy Matthew. My buddy Matthew gave me all these, or most of these. But I did buy some of these. Some are mine. But it's a very nice collection of all these foot soldiers. They make good cannon fodder to make my other villains look good when they need someone to beat up on. So that's what they're there for. The background in here is actually the Ninja Turtle lair. The Ninja Turtles created a special lair for the Ninja Turtles like a year ago or 2 years ago. That's what this background is in here. The color of the plastic is just awesome suiting for Castle Grayskull. It just fits right in with Grayskull. It's so cool. Alright. Down here is the Star Wars. This toy line is probably before your time. These Star Wars down here. I'll move that out of the way. Which is really cool. I had some of these when I was like 4 or 5 years old. Like, this stuff is very old and ancient. I thought these toys are really cool because it looks like there's guys inside the heads. You know, like the heads themselves have people in them. You know, they're either silver or gold. And I thought that these were actual pilots for the machines, you know, like mech warriors, right? But apparently, story-wise, these humanoids inside the heads are actually the brains for the robots. I don't know why they decided to go with that idea, but they did. So the brains are humanoids. It's just sort of weird, but really cool. This is the Snake base, the only base that they made for this toy line. Over here, we have the Air Raiders. I got a whole
Actually,
bunch.
I'm gonna have to stop you there. I'm fucking dozing off.
Oh yeah. All right, man.
Yeah, I have to finish this up tomorrow. I ain't doing shit tomorrow.
All right,
Hopefully.
man. I'll
I'm
try and
fucking
keep
beat.
this all where we left it here. And
I bought energy drinks. I don't want to drink them right now because I've been like drinking beer and shit. But like tomorrow when I'm like sober, I'll smoke some weed.
all right, yeah, that sounds good, man. That sounds good. Yeah, these Air Raiders are really cool. Like I'll show you some of them, the details, maybe if I can. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay, man. I'll catch you later.
All right, Chronic. All right. Well, that is my tour for now. I'll turn Jimmy back on because Jimmy wants to keep seeing stuff. Jimmy, you there? I guess Jimmy's just gone. Yeah, I hear you, Jimmy. I guess you were going the whole time, man. I just didn't want to, I didn't want too many people asking me questions all at the same time, you know? And you see most of this stuff. Alright, I got 1 or 2 people viewing. If you want to keep seeing my collection, you're going to have to say something. I'm going to check my comments. Got nothing. Alright, well, I hope you enjoyed this show. Tune in tomorrow, same bad time, same bad channel.